do you practice patience? In case we haven't met yet, I'm Jessxgoh, the sole founder of Life in Confidence. And when we go through erratic and chaotic times and challenges, as well as changes, it's so easy to feel anxious, get impatient with the outcome, and try to do as much as we can to control the situation. And what I've learned from these experiences is that it doesn't serve us at all. That patience is key to be able to get what you want. And it may not be the way you want it, because the way life shows up is not in the way you operate from the logical mind. Things happen. There are so many factors that we cannot control. This is why we need to practice patience. So if you're a control freak like me, then how can you cultivate trust and restoring faith back within yourself? Because that's the only thing we can control, is the way we perceive ourselves in how we show up in life. If we can manage and make tweaks to our belief system, if we can devote ourselves to daily rituals and practices that really nurtures our self-esteem and belief in ourselves. And what I gained from this is it is so important to spend as much time as you can with yourself and less time focusing on what's going on in the outside, because it's so easy to get sucked into the chaos. And that's not what we want at all. We want to be centered and grounded in our being, because in the end, we are human beings, not human doings. We're not made to be like robots, and that's how we've been programmed in this matrix. And it's about flicking the switch and going back to our true nature, that wildness, those instincts and intuition, to trust what feels right for you. That pull, that tug, that, this feels good. And I need to honor that and trust that. And this is our divine guidance. We are all gods and goddesses reincarnated in this human form. It's just that we've forgotten that along the way because of the matrix and the programming of society. So it's about breaking away from those false belief systems that has been placed upon us. And remember to go back inward to discover ourselves again. So as I spent more time with myself, I was able to gain such incredible insights how I can create my dream life moving forward, and how I can feel safe during chaos, changes, and challenges, because everything is temporary in life. Nothing is permanent. This is the beauty in the human experience. It either forces you to stay in your safety net and play small, or to come out of your shell and grow, evolve, and transform to a high state of consciousness. And with that state of consciousness, you can then be able to implement the lessons that you've learned from these setbacks to do things better, to be better. And what I discovered from these experiences is 3 key things. And the first thing is to listen. Listen to the nudge, to the pull. Listen to your intuition. Listen to that divine guidance. That is your spirit calling you to say, it's time to go on this path. It's time to take action here. It's time to say this in the next conversation with this person. Really listen. And that requires you to spend some time out within yourself. And you can do this through meditation. And if you find meditation is too hard, then you might want to start off with chanting and affirmations to bring you back into the present moment, and then fall into a meditative state of silence. So number one, listen. Number two, what needs alignment? So as you listen to that guidance, what is that guidance telling you that you need to align within yourself to make that a reality? Because I can definitely tell you the reason why we experience a lot of changes, chaos and challenges in our life is because there's something that is not in alignment with ourselves. We're either in our comfort zone way too long, and it's time for us to be pushed out of it and do something about it, to realize our potential in life, to live in a higher frequency. So what needs to be aligned with yourself? And that requires you to take action. What are tweaks and refinements that you need in certain areas of your life to be in alignment with yourself, to be in alignment with that divine guidance? So definitely take soul line action to make magic happen. And lastly, number three, trust. Trust that things will happen in divine timing. Let go of the control of how things need to be and when, because that is blocking you to be in the receiving mode. When we surrender to trusting our divine guidance, we are opening ourselves up energetically to be receptive. And this is how we can create far more abundance in our life. And abundance doesn't necessarily mean money. Abundance can also be friendships, relationships, community, love, opportunities, and so forth. So trust is a really high frequency to be in, because we let go of control, we let go of anxiety, we let go of fear, and we just surrender. How much more can you surrender and trust yourself in this? As soon as you trust yourself, the universe has your back, and other people can trust you and invite you to these incredible relationships, opportunities, and career directions in your life. So patience is key. And what I would love to share with you is a really quick light language transmission to just simply feel into your heart space and be in the present moment with yourself, especially if you're suffering from a lot of anxiety, fear, and overwhelm. So what I would love for you to do is to find your sacred space, to sit on a chair or on the floor. And if you're sitting on a chair, make sure that your legs are uncrossed and your arms are uncrossed, so you are open to receiving this transmission. I would love for you to place your left hand over your heart space and closing down your eyes. And just take 3 breaths into your beautiful heart, allowing the breath to flow through you. That's it. And if you don't know what light language is, it's the language of the soul. We can all speak it if we choose to awaken it. And it may sound familiar or it may sound foreign, and that's okay. You don't need to understand what I say. You simply just open yourself up to the frequencies of every single sound that I make. And just focus on keeping that beautiful heart open at all times. Opening up your heart. And just setting an intention in what you're ready to let go of that is in the way of what's possible for you. And I will start speaking light language to start dissolving this resistance. Focusing on your breath and keeping your heart open at all times. Kiete, kaya nata, soya natara, haya nata, kia nata, kia nata, da 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 da. Oyana, oyana, sai. Shh, shh, shh. Oyana, oyana, Kiete kayanata soyanatara hayanata kayanata kianata kayanatara hayana kuyana hayanata kianata soyana kayanatara hayanai sayanai gonesai Kiana koyanata soyanatara hayanata koyanata kianata kayanatara hayana sayana kiana koyanata sayanatara. Kianata soyanata ha. Kianata soyanata ha. Kianata soyanata ha. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Soyanai, gonesai, sayanai. Soyanai, gonesai, sayanai. Sayanai, sayanai. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Lokya, lokya, lokya. Samasta Sukinu Uvantu Shh, shh. Kanaya nata kia nata kaya na shh, shh, shh. Shh, shh, shh. Na. Shh. Taking 3 deep breaths in to your heart, breathing out. Sending a rosy pink light into your heart of unconditional love, knowing that who you are is enough, that you deserve everything by doing nothing, because love is who you are. Love is who you are. Love is who you are. Love is your natural state. And in the frequency of love, you elevate others to be in this same frequency too. And this is of being of service to humanity. And by being of service to humanity, this is where you truly receive from a place of love. Love is who you are. It's who you came here to be. And so it is. Namaste. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Bringing yourself back into the room, wiggling your fingers and toes, and gently opening up your eyes. And just be present with yourself. Just notice how you're feeling. And if you feel called to continually create your heaven on earth through the mist of erratic transitions, you might be interested in listening to my Divine Empowerment audio. It is a really potent light language transmission that will truly move you into the quantum with strong visualization techniques and subliminal messaging to help you reprogram yourself to be in alignment with the frequency of love so you can truly manifest your higher timeline. Anything is possible, my love. Simply click on the link below to download my Divine Empowerment audio. And if you feel you got something out of this transmission, I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, give this video a like, share it with your loved ones, and share what you got from this in the comments below. And may we meet again through the frequency of love.